Hey folks, this is Andrew Brown. In this video, what I want to do is get some practice here with the GCloud IAM commands. So I actually have this. You might have created a user or not. I'm just going to go ahead and remove this one as I want to try to start this from scratch. Actually, I think I would actually need one to start with. So maybe maybe that's what I'll do first. So there is a command to copy between projects, but that's a little bit too complicated. What I want to do is I want to go over here into Active Cloud Shell, and we're going to authorize here. Okay, and let's go ahead and see if we can create ourselves our own custom role. Actually, before that we do that, we could also just list roles that we have. That might be fun to do. So we're just giving it a moment here to connect. Sometimes it's fast, sometimes it's slow. I'll pause here and make the wait faster. All right, we are back. And so, one that we should know is GCloud IAM roles list. So let's go ahead and try that. Oh, sorry, we got to spell GCloud correctly if we want it to work. Now just remember that these things are highly conventional, so it's very easy for us to find the stuff that we need. Now we're getting a lot of output back. That is a little bit too much that I would like to have. So I'm just going to hit Control-C to stop that. And there is a way that we can get help with a command. And so I just typed in the -- help flag, and it tells us a bit more about this specific command that we're running. And so obviously there's too many there. I would probably want to sort by project. I think it's picking up. Is it picking up that project? I'm not sure. But I might want to just filter out some custom roles. So I'm going to go ahead here and try this again. And there's a filter flag. So in the filter flag, I would like to filter just custom. So I'm scrolling down here. I'm just taking a look here. Filter. Can I get an example of filter? I don't have one, but we'll try this. We'll say GCloud IAM roles list filter. And I'm going to just say custom and see if that helps. And again, you have to spell GCloud correctly if you want it to work. I'm dyslexic, so you'll see me do that quite often. And it is filtering, but it's not really doing what I want to do. So I'm going to stop there. Let's take a look here at the filter flag for GCloud command. Let's see if we can figure that out here really quickly. So here we have, I'm trying to look for an example. Format. I mean, YAML's fine. I actually like YAML quite a bit, but maybe not the way that that's working there. And so what I'm looking for, here we have zone, whatever. Okay, so we're starting to see some expressions here to do this. And so, I mean, we have description, tag, role, stage. What I really want to do is like say filter based on custom. So let's see if we can find this. Let's say I am roles list API GCloud and see if we can find that information here, because this will tell us what data gets returned. Right, so this is the roles method here, and that's the API call. And so what I'm looking for here is what does the data look like? And I don't have an example, but maybe we can just go ahead and attempt this. Just say execute, and I'll connect here. Say continue. And yes, continue, let me in. And so we have an error call, that's totally fine. We'll try again. Again. There we go. And so now we're getting back an API call. And so we can see the data that we're getting returned back. And I'm not seeing in here the means to filter based on that. Because filter, I believe, is like post data filter. So if I want to filter that specific information, that's going to be a little bit hard. Looking at the properties within this API call, I don't see anything that would allow me to filter it. So I really would have to filter this based on name. So let's say I want to find exactly policy admin. Maybe we could try this. So I'll go back over to here, and we have this, but there is obviously a syntax language. I'm going to put double quotes here, and I'm going to say policy admin. And so let's go take a look and see how we might do that. So I'm just carefully looking at this here. Does not equals. Contains. Yeah, I thought that's what it was. So I'm going to go ahead here and we'll try this. So what do we want to filter on? It's going to be the name. And I'm going to do a squiggly like this and see if that works. And so now we're only getting back policy admin. Okay, so we're getting comfortable with working with GCloud here. Maybe one other thing that we should try to do is try to create a custom role here. So we do need a role file in order to do that. So I'm not exactly sure what the content should be. What I'm going to do is go over to Claude. You can use Gemini if you want, but I'm going to say, can you create me a JSON file for a custom role for GCP, right? We could also probably look that up. So like custom role GCP YAML, or sorry, JSON. And probably in here, when creating the custom role, they probably give us that information. So we have one here. Again, I might not use this one, but I just want to see what we get. And I'm just clicking through the documentation here. We'll give it a moment to load. Sometimes the docs are slow because, it's not because the page itself is slow, but it might like authenticate your account because you are connecting here. And so that's one of the reasons why. But what I'm looking for here is one where we have, custom role here. GCloud. Create a custom role using a YAML file. To be honest, I prefer YAML. So if we can provide YAML, I'd rather do that. So we have a template here. We have title, description, stage, include permissions, permissions 1, permissions 2. So I'm going to go back over to here, and I believe we have an editor here. So I'm going to open the editor. And we'll just create ourselves a quick, we'll say allow, a quick YAML file. So let's say new, give it a moment to load. New, it'll say custom role .yaml. We'll do YAML because YAML is so much nicer. And I mean, we can kind of follow with what we have here. I'm just going to grab some of this here. You can do that as well, but it's not like it's that hard. And we'll paste it in. Some people don't like YAML because I'm going to turn it on Vim mode. You don't have to do this. Actually, don't do this if you don't know how to use Vim. But if I don't turn it on, I just can't seem to get around easily. I want this one here. There we go. Install. Yeah, so what I want to do here, just format this a little bit here. And I don't need these. You can see if you like Vim, you'll really like it. Or sorry, if you like YAML, you really like it. If you don't, you don't, I understand. But again, I'm very good at precisely typing, so it's less of an issue for me. And so I'm just going to format this so that it is good for this here. We don't need any of those. There we go. And so now I have myself a custom role. So I want to go ahead and create that. I'm going to go ahead and try this. So this will be GCloud IAM roles create. And then we got to give it a role ID. So this will be my custom role example. And I'm not going to give it a project ID. I think it'll pick up the existing project or it'll go somewhere. And so I'm going to go ahead and type in custom-role.yaml because this should be the same directory as this. Let's go ahead. If it doesn't, it'll tell us in 2 seconds. I'm going to do ls-la to see if we have that file there. Yeah, we do have custom role. Let's try that one more time. Let's take a look here. So I'm not exactly sure what's wrong. So I'm going to go ahead and do a help. And that will tell us a little bit more about what it's expecting us to do. So here it says GCloud IAM roles create. So you provide the role ID. We did that. We have a file. You can also provide permissions inline, which is nice. So here we have an example. They do have an equals in there. We don't have that there. Notice that they're using title case. So I'm going to go back over to here. I'm going to hit up. And so I didn't do this. And I believe it's double hyphen, right? Take this out like this. Yeah, it is double hyphen. Oh, we have to specify the project, sorry. So we can do this or the organization. I'm going to do it at the organization level. I might have said earlier that these roles are not project specific, but I could be wrong. Be honest, like it's not that big of a deal whether you know or not. It's just you're paying attention. So we're trying the organization here. If it doesn't work, we'll switch over to the project. Request contains invalid argument. I'm not sure as to why. We'll switch out to project, I suppose. Oh, maybe we're not giving the org ID. Let me go take a look here. Maybe it's org ID. I don't usually specify organization, so I'm not really sure what it is. So we'll just try this. I mean, it's hanging, so that probably means it's creating the role. I'm going to wait a little bit. Oh, there we go. And so it's created the custom role. So there you go. Yeah, it's really up to you, like whether you want to use GCloud or the console for mostly for this course. You'll probably see me using the console because it's one of the providers where the console's super easy to use. But we hop in when we need to into the GCloud here. But there you go.